All right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back. I have my dog working out with me today. It's been a little extra needy since we got back from our trip, and I picked him up from the little doggy hotel. So it's been super needy. He's been attached to me on the hip. Okay, so I've been out. I've been gone for a while. I apologize for my long absence on uploading videos and content. Today we're going to be focusing on back day. I'm going to be talking about a little bit about my trip. I was in Europe for almost 2 weeks. I haven't worked out in about 3 weeks, so coming back, it's a little bit sucked, to be honest. And I love working out, but at the same time, it's so much. It was so nice to just go to Europe, eating whatever you want, like not really focusing. To be honest, as you can see, I didn't gain a lot of weight. I did lose a little bit of muscle, mainly because I was eating a lot of junk. My protein intake wasn't as high as it usually is, or the normal amount that usually is, about 1 pound per gram, about 1 gram per pound, which is usually what I eat. So, I mean, I was more eating and drinking, all that stuff. The food over there is amazing, and like the actual nutrients and the quality that it make it, the ingredients and the quality of the ingredients it's pretty high. It's what it should be over here. Unfortunately, it's not. So gaining weight over there is it's very challenging. It's very hard. You really have to like try. So overall, like also not drinking a lot of water because you're walking around. There's not a lot of bathrooms and stuff. It's not that there's not a lot of bathrooms. It's hard to access bathrooms over there when you're just walking around. So we don't drink as much water, and also you drink a lot more alcohol and things. So I actually lost a little bit of weight, mainly water weight, which is easily get back. And of course, not working out, not stimulating, not burning extra calories. That's also another thing that actually comes into play there. But enough about that. I'm going to be working out today again, since we're going back. Well, I'm going back into the routine, and I mean, if you took a long break, a little hiatus, you'll see as well. What I like to do is once I come back, I don't want to go all out again doing the same weights or the same number of sets. I like to ease my way into it. I don't want to get super sore that it just stops me from working out the next day. So instead of doing 4 sets, I do about 3 sets or 2 sets. Or if I do, I usually do like 100 pounds of weight. I might do 75, 60, something not too crazy. Because I know, like, no matter how hard I go, I'm going to be sore the next day. So if I go too hard, I'm going to be extremely sore that I won't be able to move. And that's not the point. My goal is to progressively get into it. I'm going to be sore regardless. So I want to make sure that I mitigate that level of soreness and I'm able to work out the next day. Usually I do this for about a week and a half, and then I kick into it, back to the full routine, full set. So make sure you're warmed up. I mean, enough talking from me. I want to make sure we get this going and don't stop wasting the time. Hey, my dog just left. Give me 1 second. Let me close the door. You okay, buddy? It's okay, Bubba. Yeah, I don't know where he started like scratching at the door, which normally doesn't do that. So I figured there was something wrong, and he was just being needy. All right, so the first 2 exercises I want to do is a little warm up. Also, again, want to make sure we're protecting our lower back. I gotta start doing this. It's kind of weird making these videos and also painting with my hands. I know, I gotta be better. So lat pull downs, we're gonna do. The grip, how you do about a little wider than shoulder width. You can do a little wider, you can do a little closer, depending on which one you feel activates your traps, your lats the most. And literally, you're gonna bring them down, squeeze the lats at the bottom, and slowly bring them in. What I like to do when I bring them up, I like to bring them up and towards the bar, away from my body, to give the lats even a more deep stretch as I control the eccentric. Hold the big stretch at the bottom, and then go again. You can do straight up. I like to lean or hinge at the hips a little bit, so have a little bit more range of motion on the lat movement. So try that. Let me see how it works. Again, we're not gonna go too crazy on the weights. I'll start with about 50 pounds. I usually do double this weight, but again, we're not going too crazy. We're just gonna make sure that we get back into the routine. See that right there feels pretty good. I might increase it about another 20 pounds. 20 pounds, 30 pounds to get a little extra. Because even though it feels good, it's still a little light. But yeah, I feel the stretch on the lats and it feels really great. Oh yeah. That feels pretty good, but I'm gonna crank it up a bit. I'm gonna add another 30 pounds to it. So again, I usually do 90 pounds. I'm doing 70 today. Yeah, nothing crazy, but enough to challenge it, but I won't be going all out just yet. Next week, I'll start going a little harder and harder as we progress. Ooh, great thing about taking a break like this is the pre-workout kicks in good. That fucker got me going. See, I'm right now at 70, and actually this might be a little too much. It feels good though, because I really feel the entire movement on my traps, not on my arms, on my chest or anything like that. But yeah, I'm gonna bring it down a little bit to 60 pounds, which is again, not a lot. Oh yeah, that feels good. I need to edit these videos better. Ooh, that was good. My dog's scratching at the door again. Give me 1 second. Dude, you okay? It's okay, buddy. Come on, you wanna say hi? Come here, come say hi. This is my dog. I'm telling you, very needy so far. I don't know. I think it's gonna rain today, and when there's a little lightning or thunder, it becomes a big chicken. Yeah, buddy. All right. You okay? You good? All right. Let me do workout. All right. Let's go for round 2. Numero dos. Got my gym partner over here. She's usually not this needy or clingy, so must be the weather. Maybe somebody's shooting fireworks. Could be another. Happens here in this neck of the woods once in a while. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Whew. I'm gonna do one more. I made some water real quick. Feeling good. Woo. All right. So, how have you guys been? How was your long weekend? Your vacation? I hold my hands in the bag because I'm tired of doing these weird hand movements. I feel like Nicolas Cage. No? Anybody seen any Nicolas Cage movies? Yeah, I figures I'm the old one in this channel. All right. Hope you had a good break. Hope you kept working out if you didn't take any vacations or if you didn't have any holidays. Hopefully you keep at it. Hopefully you keep working out, getting closer to your goals. It's amazing. There's nobody, when it comes to this, there's really not a lot of people that are gonna keep you accountable. So you have to keep yourself accountable. And you gotta keep pushing. 1% better every day, that's all it takes. Let's go. Good. Oh. Whew. That felt good. That felt, actually, I'm gonna keep the weight. So what we're gonna do now, seated, lat pull downs, and go down to the floor. Let me just fix this weights real quick. I'm gonna adjust some of it. And we'll get going. My dog's just staring at me. Probably thinking if I'm talking to him. Or if I'm just being crazy and talking to myself. All right. So not too crazy, added right now 90 pounds. Nothing too wild. You okay, dude? Are you good? You can go inside. He's just staring at me. All confused. You can go inside, buddy. Go lay down. All right, so we're gonna go down. Let me bring you guys down a little bit to the floor. And put a, I don't have a system to do this, so this is what it's gonna be. What I like about these ones, it's we're gonna get as close as we can to the bar. I like to do as wide as I can on the bars. So do a little wide grip, pull down, lat pull down. And what I wanna do is bring it down, and I wanna arch my back a little bit, and imagine like you're trying to touch your elbows together behind your back. And bring it up right. And imagine trying to touch the bar to your nipples pretty much, or below your nipples. So really, you get the full contraction on the lats. Up, stretch. Get the full stretch. And bring it in. Yeah, it feels pretty good. Ugh. To bring this down a little bit and crank up the weights. So give me 1 second here. Not quite sure what's going on with my dog today, because it's never usually like this. So, pretty strange. Give me 1 second, let me check it. Check inside real quick. What's going on, dude? Yeah, not sure what's going on. Not sure what his issue is, but I've got things to do, so I'm back at it. He's over here, staring at me through the, like, inside the house. All right, you guys ready? Enough talking, let's go. Contract, again, try and bring him as slow as you can. Up. Low. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Whew. Well, I felt that for sure. What's up, buddy? Again, not sure why he's so needy right now. You okay? You see a ghost? I think it's a ghost. Mr. Captain Neediness over here. All right? All right, how was that? How did that feel? Are you feeling it in your lats? Are your lats on fire like mine are? If they're not, make a couple little changes. Make sure that you're really squeezing through the movement, really slowing down the eccentric, holding the stretch, making sure that you are contracting. Record yourself and see your form, or if you have a mirror, even better if you put a mirror in your gym, or if you're at the gym or your garage gym. If not, just record yourself, see your form, see exactly where you're pulling, try to get that mind-muscle connection. That's what I like to do the first set, a little feeler set with very little weight to make sure I get the form down and the mind-muscle connection active before I actually go into my working set. So yeah, try those. Again, we're gonna lean back slightly and we're gonna reach in with our elbows, pulling through our elbows, and make sure we're squeezing our lats down. And the bar, try to reach around nipple or below your nipple area, your nipple level, to get a really good contraction on your lats. Let's go again, and you'll see what I'm talking about. You can get close to the bar, and again, you want to make sure that you don't want to go too back. You just want to slightly come back, and then bring the bar in, and then squeeze on your lats. I gotta fix the camera so you can see it better. I'm just now realizing that you guys can't really see what I'm doing. So let me bring it back down. Let me put you guys back here. All right. Should be able to see me there. All right, so again, lean back slightly and bring the bar in. All right, give me 1 second. Give me some water, some H2O. We'll go again. So how's that feeling? Feeling good? I need to make a little edit on the video so it's shorter, because I know these videos can be too long. I talk too much. Also, setting up takes time. So I need to stop with these videos being mediocre. I need to stop. I need to put more effort into them. Believe me, it's not that I don't want to. There's a couple things where I don't edit these videos very well. One, pure ignorance. I'm not that savvy when it comes to video editing. Second, time. It's hard. As you guys know, I work at 9 to 5, just like most of you do. I have a 1.5-year-old that takes a lot of time as well. So during the day, I'm working, and after hours, I'm doing this video. So the main reason I do this video is because I record it really early in the morning. I drop them off, I work out, and it's hard work. But yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy, it's challenging. But hopefully I'll be able to start learning and making better edits to these videos, because I know it can be, it's a little much when they're too long and it's hard for everyone to follow. That's why I like to just in my description add my workout, so you don't have to actually watch the video. You can watch maybe if you want to see the form, and kind of a couple tips on the exercise itself, but you can actually do it yourself without watching the video. You can just copy the routine and just go to the gym and do it. All right, last one. Enough talking. Woo! Yeah, it sucked. But all right. Sucked in a good way, I guess. All right. Let's take a little break. Let's set up to the next one. I'm gonna do the single hand pulls. Single arm pulls there. Let me just fix this real quick. So I can set up. By the way, you feel like your grip is giving out before your muscle itself. Let's say you feel like you have 2 or 3 more in the tank. By all means, put some straps on. Ultimately, that's gonna get you to release some of the tension on your grip itself and put more tension on the back muscle. As you imagine, they're bigger muscles. They can probably go a couple extra reps that you could on your just by yourself. So by all means, if you need to, strap up. I, on the other hand, try to avoid it. I mainly do straps when I'm doing pull-ups, because again, with pull-ups, it's just, you know, it's a lot of weight. I need to move my fat ass around. Oops. Sorry, buddy. I need to keep moving my fat ass around, so it's a little bit more challenging. So, but if you have to, strap up. There's nothing wrong with it. What I do want to recommend is, if you're using straps to do the entire back workout, you want to make sure that you are doing a really thorough forearm exercise, because again, you want to make sure that your grip is strong. You don't want to hurt yourself later on, or have like tennis elbow or any kind of other forearm tendon issue, because believe me, it happens. It happens more than you think. So real quick, we're gonna go low to high. It's okay, buddy. We're doing low to high, single arm pulls here. Again. Oh yeah. I'm doing 25 pounds and it feels heavy. Oh, nope, never mind. I wish I was doing 75 pounds. Okay, let me adjust this camera so you see what I'm doing. So I'm using the bench to do a low to high movement, keeping the cable machine all the way at the bottom. All the way at the bottom. So I'm gonna use the bench in an incline position, so I can do a stretch. What I like about this is to leave my entire body, the rest of my body, out of it and just completely isolate my back. So I can do a completely full stretch, a contraction, hold this contraction and then the negative as much as you can, the eccentric. Hold the stretch and go again. We're gonna jump back and forth from one side to the other, so there's no risk for this one. Again, I'm not doing a crazy amount of weight. Right now I have a 25, but I'm gonna go up a little bit. Oh yeah, that feels pretty good. Oh yeah. Golden. Couple things I gotta do. Move this back a little bit. Increase the weight so I can go into my working set. Let's get it going. Let's see. We're almost done with this workout. Because I know you guys got things to do. I got things to do. Got places to be. And people to do. Oh, never mind. That sounded wrong. All right, let's go. Oh yeah. Make sure to keep your core tight. Your core shouldn't be moving. Only your arm and your lat. Okay, whew, that feels very good. So for this one, work with the grip. You can do pronated, supinated, or neutral. I really like between neutral and supinated. So work on those 2 or 3. See which one you feel the contraction the most. Again, you should feel the entire lat, mid lat, working out here. You feel it in your shoulder, your tricep, and your bicep. You're doing it wrong. Again, no breaks. Switch back and forth. Whew. I'm doing about 10 reps on each side without break, without rest. Again, I'm not going crazy amount of weight. I'm doing about 50s. I usually do about 70 plus. But again, since we're starting, we're gonna ease in. So if you usually do 50, then start with 30, 35 or lower. If you're coming back to the gym after our little hiatus. All right. Whew. Hold on. I'll tell you in a second. Let me finish this. Let's kill it. Fuck it. Whew. So at the end I was doing some partials. Even though it was quick, I was not really controlling the tempo. It's kind of just some minor reps, some just finishers to really squeeze everything out. Again, not going too crazy, mainly in the weights, because I know I'm gonna be super sore tomorrow if I get too crazy, and then I won't be able to do arms and other things. So another reason why I don't like to go all out. I'm sure other people have different positions, different ideas. And the main reason I don't like to go crazy is either you want to or not, your secondary muscles are gonna activate and you're gonna get sore. For example, if you do chest after a long time, after a long break, inevitably your triceps are gonna be sore. Because I use secondary muscles, I haven't worked them out in a while. They do get a little bit of engagement when you do chest, no matter how good you are isolating it. So what happens is, then your triceps are super sore on your arm days, and then you can't really have a good workout because you're super sore. So That's why I like to be a little bit more selective on that. Okay. Okay, so the next one we're gonna do, whew, normally I will do some kind of bend over rows or some landmine rows, but I want to make sure I'm protecting my lower back, because again, since I haven't worked out my lower back, my back just got weaker, because again, it's been about 3 weeks since I haven't worked out. Nothing crazy, but again, like I mentioned, I want to ease my way into the workout. So I'm going to do some lower back exercises, just very little weight, not a lot of weight. So for this one, what I want to do now is upper trap. You know I love these ones. So use the triangle attachment or even the wide grip attachment as well. We're going to go low to high, not too low, because if you go too low and go up, we're going to start working mainly our traps. We don't want to do that necessarily. We want to go like mid-level, mid-lower, all the way. So I'm gonna have to crank up the weights a little bit here, but so I'm doing about three holes, from the bottom up. And what we're gonna do, I need to bring this back a little bit so you can see. I wish I had a wide angle so you can see a little bit better. Okay, so it should be good. So what we're doing is we're gonna go back and up. So we're doing upper back. Oh yeah. Just be careful, a couple things. Be careful with your lower back. Don't put too much tension on your lower back. Make sure you keep your core tight. Also your shoulders. You're gonna be pulling through your lats, not your shoulders, so keep your arms and your elbows a little closer to your torso, not completely wide flared out or completely tucked in. You want to be like somewhere in the middle. That's going to be the best angle there. Crank up the weights a little bit, nothing too crazy. This is going to be our last exercise of the day. Again, we're going to ease our way into the exercise. And then we're gonna get going with our day, right? Again, we want to bend our knees a little bit, slightly, but you don't want to bend them too much as you're doing pretty much a regular row. Just a little bit so you can control the weight, the negative better. And that's about it. It's pretty good. Another way that you can do it, if you have your little tricep extension or you have a cable, a rope attachment for triceps, you can use those. These ones are pretty amazing. They're like $10, $15 on Amazon. What this is going to do is going to give you a wider range, a wider contraction. You can bring your elbows a little further back to really squeeze your back even more. Oh yeah. So you don't have your torso stopping you there with the bar. So you're not hitting the bar to your torso and then stopping you. It gives you a little bit extra depth, which is not necessarily a huge deal if you don't have this attachment. You don't need it. It's just a little extra bonus to get a good contraction, a good concentric contraction. But ultimately what you want to do is hold the negative, hold the stretch, and contract. Whew. That's pretty good. Now, we're gonna do a lower back. We're not gonna get nothing too crazy. We're going to the bench. So we're gonna hump the crap out of this bench. Just kidding. That's a different video. Subscribe to my OnlyFans if you wanna see that video. Just kidding again. I don't have an OnlyFans, so don't look it up. You're not gonna find it. And if you do find it, it's AI, because I've never created one. Somebody's using AI to create an OnlyFans page. Sadly, that's probably gonna be the future. People are gonna steal somebody's essence, some influencer's essence, and create an OnlyFans page and create AI stuff. Unfortunately, there's just no stopping it. Whew, sadly. But again, that's my opinion. Who knows? I could be 100% wrong. Okay, so what we're gonna do is wide range, wide feet. We're gonna widen our stance, about a foot or so wider than our shoulder width. I'm gonna bring in, and we're gonna lean in with our torso, curve, arch. We wanna make sure we arch our back. We're gonna curve our back and then contract back in. Imagine that you're holding a bar, which is another exercise. Holding a bar with your arms and bringing it down and up. It's a phenomenal lower back exercise. You don't have to do weights, especially at the beginning. If this is the first time you do it, or you're still starting out into the routine of working out, no weights. You don't want to put extra weights. It's a very risky position if you're not trained, if your muscles are not strong enough to hold that. So even with just negatives, just hold the negative, it's gonna be a phenomenal workout. And then contract. Again, you're arching your back completely, tucking your torso. Oh yeah. For this particular exercise, I know there's some believe that you're putting your back in a disadvantaged position. But then on the contrary, this is the actual movements that you need to strengthen your lower back muscles. You still want to, of course, be very careful, because again, you can easily hurt yourself if you go too crazy too fast. And the goal is to make sure that we're contracting our lower back muscles with this movement. So we're going to go slowly, hold the stretch, and then contract. We're going to be progressively adding weight, nothing too crazy. And do 5 pounds, 10 pounds slowly. We don't want to get too wild. And even doing it without weights, you'll feel it. You just got to make sure that hold the eccentric, hold the stretch, and contract. It's pretty rough. And then once you get to that level, you bring the weights in. And then progressively add more weights. So for me, safe to say that I can do about 15 pounds without any issues. Another great way to do it is with a barbell, but I don't feel like setting all that up right now. Maybe later. All right, back to what we were doing. Buddy, go inside the house. You're stealing the show with your cuteness. I know. All right, let's get the contraction heat going. I gotta slow the eccentric even more. Hold the stretch. I'm also gonna fix the camera a little bit so you guys can see me well. All right. Let's go. Let's go again. Fun. This is fun, right? Maybe. Slow. All right. Woo! That one got me. All right, so let me change the angle real quick here. for the lower back movement that we're gonna do. Whew, that one got me. Okay, you can slow the eccentric, hold the stretch at the bottom, and contract. Oh yeah. Whew. So, on that one, again, very little weight to start if you're starting out. If you're not starting out, add some weights, nothing too crazy. So the way I'm doing it with dumbbells in my hand, what I like to do to get a better stretch, and instead of going straight down, I push the weights in, so it helps me curve my back a little bit more, gives me more range, so when I go for me to go lower, and then have a longer movement and a better contraction, better stretch. So try that. Another way to do this is, as you may know, with the bench, move it a little bit, is widen your stance, widen your stance. I don't know what happened to me, I just had a list out of nowhere. And when I bring in, and imagine you're gonna put your chest to the bench. You're gonna slow the eccentric, again, arch your back as much as you can, come back in. Great, this is great if you wanna hold a barbell and bring back down. So another way to do it that's also great. Great way to do it. Another tip as well, sometimes you'll see that you're cheating by putting some friction with your arms and your legs, because it slows down, it takes some of the weight off your back. So make sure that you're not doing that. You make sure that you're moving the arms away from your legs and you're not touching your legs as you come down, because that's cheating. It takes a lot of the weight off, the movement off your back, so you don't want to do that. Okay, enough talking, we gotta go. Last one, let's call it a day, and let's go. Make sure your torso is tight, your core is tight, your knees slightly bent. You're holding the eccentric, holding the stretch, and contract. Whoo! Okay, last one here. On the back, lower back. And then we call it a day. Again, nothing too crazy. Oh yeah. Whew. That was quite tasty. That really sucked. Okay, so tired, the first workout of the trip, for coming back. Again, you'll see that your body bounces back much faster. Ultimately, I lost some muscle for sure, but I'm still in pretty decent shape for being out for 3 weeks without working out, eating like shit and drinking. I just definitely feel like I lost some tone, of course, definitely some definition. But not bad. The first thing I did coming back to my routine. Is started my clean eating, back to my nutrition, back to my water. That's very, very important. Drinking a lot of water, and of course, I was sleeping a lot better. I'm sleeping in my bed. I'm sleeping throughout the entire night. I'm sleeping longer because before over there I was going to bed like at 1 and waking up at 6. So of course, that is a huge factor as well. But mainly back into the nutrition and drinking a lot of water. That's why your body can help bounce back, and that's why you don't look completely out of shape. Your body has very, very good muscle memory. You can take a long break and come back to working out, and you'll get back to what you used to look like in a heartbeat. It doesn't. If it took you, 2, 3, 5 years to get into the shape that you are right now, taking a month to 3 months off doesn't mean that it's going to take another 2, 3, 4, 5 years to get back to the shape that you used to. Not at all. Your body bounces back. Actually, it bounces back even faster than starting from zero and not having worked out before. You don't lose muscle that quick. You gain fat relatively fast, but muscle, unless you're actually not eating at all, and your body's literally eating your muscle to sustain itself, you're not going to be losing a lot of muscle at all. You'll definitely get some fat if you're eating bad and not working out before you actually start losing muscle. Anyways, it's enough out of me. I'm talking too much. I need to finish this, end it, and go back to work. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome back. Again, apologies for being out for a little bit. Again, I was traveling. Now I'm back. I'm going to be focusing on getting back into great shape and hopefully creating some good content for you guys. I want to get better at creating these videos, being able to be more watchable. I know it can be a little draining since they're so long. I talk too much. So I'm going to focus on that, on the quality, on the content. I don't want this to be a mediocre channel. I want it to be a good channel. So I'm going to be progressively getting better at this, I promise. It's going to take a lot of effort. But hey, I mean, no risk, no reward, right? All right. Take care. Have a great day. Go kill it. Again, 1% better. Go after it. Go get it. Do it. You got this. You don't need anybody else but yourself. Actually, no, take that back. I'm going to cut this over there. All right. Bye.